name is Claire. Welcome back to my channel, Cool Claire ASMR. Hey guys, so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, I'm going to decorate my new sketchbook with you. I recently just finished a sketchbook that I actually decorated on this channel several years ago now in 2022. But before we get into the video, I just wanted to show you some of the sketchbooks I've decorated in the past because I have some old ones here with me. So this one is from 2016. Got a big peace sign sticker and some little monsters, and my name. And then we also have a BMO on the back, and then location identifying stickers, so we're just covering those up. But I like the BMO, so I wanted to show you. This one actually has quite a few blank pages, and actually in 2022 I had gone back in and drawn in it some. If you guys have seen my first video, you might be familiar with that one. That's probably the oldest sketchbook I have here. And then I also have a very simply decorated one. I simply just put some fish stickers on it, which I feel like, yeah, I've also shown this in a video before, in a really old video. And this one is pretty much, yeah, this one has been used completely. Some good ones in here too, like my sad strawberry. And then the most recent one that has a video dedicated to its decor. We have some stickers that I got on vacation in Denver and in Michigan, and then my own sticker, and then I drew this around it, and then some more vacation stickers and brand stickers. But yeah, this is the one I just finished. This was the last piece. I don't like the way that the painting turned out at all, but I like the sketch. But yeah, this is the one I've been using for a while. I go through sketchbooks very slowly. 2022 is when we decorated this one together, but I'm proud of myself. I used every single page, and there's some really good slappers in here, like this one of me and my friends. But this is in a sketchbook tour, so let's go ahead and get started decorating my new sketchbook. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get started decorating my new sketchbook. So I have all sorts of stickers to help decorate. My idea for this background is a collage background, and then I'm going to put a C and fill it with all these little stickers. There's so many stickers, and I'm trying to use more of my stickers. And then I'll have it say Claire somewhere with all these letter stickers I have collected a lot over the years. And lately, I feel like more and more Daisos have been popping up, so I got a lot of those cute ones that they're getting from Daiso. Some of these I've just had from like the dollar store forever. Some I've never used. Some Halloween and whatnot. That's all our sticker options. We have quite a bit. But those will come secondary, so we can just kind of set them off to the side. Like I said, I want to do a collage background. Right here, I have a art calendar that my friend gave me that I'm going to use some of the images as the backdrop. And then I also have this Tamagotchi Paradise comic that I got that has a bunch of cute little cartoons in it, so I think that could be a fun add as well. I think I'm gonna go for kind of more darker colors with the background. I like this one though, so we'll just see. I'm just gonna pull out a few ones that I like, go through them. family portrait. Little baby statue. Set some of the ones I've already looked at to the side here. I like that one as well. Beethoven. And Michelle Obama. So like I said, this is an art calendar that my friend gave me, and I've been definitely using it for all sorts of stuff. But I figured this was a good use of it. That one's a classic, obviously. I like just kind of like maybe some vague colors. Nice little cityscape. And I try to keep all the little scraps I have. You never know when they might come in handy. That one as well. And then these are from my boyfriend and I thrifted an Egypt book, and he painstakingly took all the pictures out. I'm not really too interested in those right this moment, so we're just going to set those to the side. I like that little fairy lady too. And then I'll use part of this for decorating a lighter. So I might use the other part of it now. Okay. I feel like we have a good basis. We didn't look through everything, but I'm eager to get started. Alright, so we have kind of the darker black and white. Oh, I don't think I meant to pull that one to the side. Violin Girl. I don't know if she fits in this. I do like this one. I feel like I should use the Creation of Adam. I like this one, the one on her couch. I think we'll skip this guy. I like these people. But I don't know, I think I want to use them. Okay. I'm more interested in the mountainscape on this. So that'll kind of be like a background. So that one and flowers kind of be like background ones. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think we're gonna skip them too. Alright, let's cut some stuff out. I'm kind of sitting to the side here, so sorry if I'm kind of working from the side. The tripod is always kind of in the way in these kind of videos. And my arm is getting a little tired, to tell you the truth. So, what's up, guys? I feel like every time I do one of these videos, I'm like, hey, how's it going? But, you know, I'm always curious about how you're doing, and hope all is well and you're hanging in there in this world's craziness. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Just so you know, this channel supports trans rights, so if you're not down with it, politely exit stage left. Just had to say that because I feel like a lot of things are pretty crazy right now, so it's just good for all of us to be clear on where we stand, I think. Sorry, let me get in here. But that's all the, I guess, I wouldn't even say slightly political, I guess. It's just like caring about other humans, but anyway. That's all the hot topics I will cover. Because obviously the goal is still relaxation, so I don't want to get too into it. I'm going to get rid of these golfers. Sorry, golfers. think I'm gonna include part of just the paper there. I kind of like the way that looks. So I think that's my idea. And then maybe the party goers. This has got it. Maybe I'll skip them. I really, really like this, but I think if I use them, I want them to be more the forefront, and it kind of won't be right now. I do like this lady though. We're gonna cut her out. Cut out her room. But anyway, I hope all is well with you, and if it's not, I hope that you're finding little joys in every day, because sometimes that is all that can be managed, and you know what, that's okay. You can't be 100% all the time, nor should you expect yourself to be. I had a pretty fun day today though. I feel like on my off days lately I've been kind of, you know, bed rotting a little bit, doom scrolling, not really like getting out and seeing the world like I should be. So in an effort of fighting bed rot, I decided to go do some stuff today. Can you kind of see the vision that I'm thinking here? I don't think, again, if I use this, I want it to be more at the forefront, and I think I'll kind of end up covering it up. So I think like that is perfect. And then I'll put the C up there, and then the year down here, because I like having the year of when I start each sketchbook. So yes, okay, cool. So anyway, my day today. I first woke up super early. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in because it's my first of 3 days off. And I woke up at like 5:40. Sometimes that's hard after I've been working a lot of days in a row. My body's just like programmed to that time sequence. And my first alarm in the morning goes off at 5:40 when I'm working, so I promptly was up. And I tried to go back to bed for a little bit. And then it's like, you know what? I'm awake, so I'm just gonna get up now. I think I kind of like it upside down. And so I got on my phone, just like you shouldn't, but I started on Instagram, and I was like, okay, kind of a bad place to go lately. I'm keeping Instagram around because it suggests so many good like things to do for me, but yeah, it's definitely flooded with more things to be stressed about than anything these days. And you know, you engage with a certain type of post, it's just over. So anyway, I was like, I'm gonna get off here. Lately, I've been trying to do the New York Times like games every day. I'm most consistent with Wordle. It was another nurse that showed me the New York Times Games app, and then I started playing Wordle because of that. I really like crossword, but they're kind of hard sometimes. I feel like the Wordle is much more achievable. I try to do it when I'm on my lunch break. Oh, I did not space that out correctly. I did it way too low. Okay, let's reset. Luckily, this will be pretty easy to do. Just need to be way taller here. Let's see. Whoop. Sneak peek of what was on the back. Needs to be more like there. Like here. Let's just kind of trial that. Lower. Higher. And over some too. Like there. not happy with it. I guess I'm gonna have them peek out just a little bit less than I was hoping for. That's fine, actually. This is a little wide, so I'm gonna cut this white strip. I think this white strip out. Kind of like the white strips on the mutual edge there. Yeah, after that, we were definitely trying to, or I say we because I got my boyfriend roped into it, trying to do more games. It just like, I kind of just felt like my brain was rotting inside my skull a little bit too, just like on social media. So just trying to get into more creative hobbies and whatnot. Have a little something peeking there if I want. I kind of like the yellow peeking out though. It's nice. I'm kind of keeping the white because it's covering up the lettering nicely. I think I'm changing my vision a little bit too. I was thinking I was going to do a giant C filled with stickers, but I'm really liking the way this collage is turning out, so I don't know if I want to cover it all up. You know, that's the best thing about creative projects, is the pivot. What actually works once you're in the thick of it isn't always what you set out to do, and that's okay. That's just life in general, isn't it? What happens usually will be much better than anything you could have dreamed up. Or at least that's what we hope. Basically this morning I got on the New York Times app when I realized I was in the pits of doom scrolling. Did the Wordle. It was a really like annoyingly hard one. Every once in a while they'll have like a word that I didn't know existed, so today was one of those days. But did that. Texted my boyfriend. He also did the Wordle. That was a fun little, you know, moment. And then I decided to get up. I went to the gym, which I hadn't gone in like 4 months, since like February, early February. So like, oh my gosh. And so I did the elliptical and I did the Stairmaster. And I was just gonna do 15 minutes on both, but once I was doing the Stairmaster, I was like, I'll just do 1,000 steps. So that's what I ended up doing. Working up a good sweat, a good stretch. And then something I've been into lately, I am on the Pokemon card craze. I am in it. So I've always liked Pokemon, as some of you might have noticed from my not 1 but 2 Nurse Joy roleplay videos. But I've never been into the card game or card collecting. And let's see. So I think, sorry, I'm going to pause for my story for a second. I think I'm going to do 2025 at the top and then do my name down here. And I think I'll still do the sticker idea because I like that. So maybe I should try with the pencil first. My X-Acto knife is just unsheathed in my bag here. Not good. We're just gonna go for it, I think. Gosh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Slightly off center, which is looks okay. Bear with me, guys. Figuring it out. Now I'm gonna try to get the stickers in that shape. It's just my template here. Huh. Yeah, I don't like super love it, but it's okay. Part of the process here. So I think we'll skip the Halloween stickers. Try to do ones kind of in this colorway, which these pink ones definitely are. So yeah, I've been into Pokemon card collecting. It started because my mom sent me an Instagram reel of a Japanese convenience store in my area. And so I went with my boyfriend because we both really love Japan. And oh gosh, come on. And they had Japanese Pokemon cards there. And being a child of the 90s, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a pack, so nostalgic. I had cards growing up, whatever. I was just like, oh cool, love it. And then we opened them, and he was like, oh man, these are awesome. Wouldn't it be cool if I collected the first 151 Pokemon in the cards? Like, I really want to do that. And I was just like, okay, sure. Like, not like, not into it, but not like super like into it, like not wanting to start my own collection yet. And so that's how that happened. And then we went to a card shop, and he was like, that looked a little like dingy. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go in there. Like, it seems kind of sketchy. It wasn't, but just like the storefront wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing in the world. And yeah, sometimes when I'm already overwhelmed, everything's just kind of heightened, which makes sense. But anyway, let's use some of these fruit ones. So anyway, he was like, I'll buy you a pack, like, if we go in. I'm like, okay. And the counter was here, and like all the way on the back wall, the guy had all the Pokemon packs. And he was just like, I have this one, this one, this one, this one. We were looking for the 151 pack because, you know, he was specifically trying to collect the first 151, which has now been accomplished, by the way. But they didn't have it, so he just got like another pack. And out of all the ones that the guy named, I was like, I'll do a pack of Twilight Masquerade because I like the name of it. Twilight, you know, whatever. And so we did. He got me a pack as promised. Oh, and something he said to me before we went into the shop, he was like, you'll pull something good, like super good from the pack that I buy you. Like, I know you will. Like, let's just go in, whatever. Like, trying to convince me. And so I was just like, okay, fine. And sorry, I'm getting distracted here by my own stickering. Can you see the vision? It's working. That's why I was like, if it's a little soft, like, it'll be fine. Let's use some of these sugar skulls. These are pretty cool. And so anyway, I picked out a pack of Twilight Masquerade. We got home and opened them. And I pulled a really cool Eevee card, full art Eevee card. Mind you, I at this time didn't know anything. Just do this sugar skull for the, yeah, honestly. I'm kind of feeling that. But if I knew I was going to do that, I would have picked the one with the hard eyes though. So maybe we'll layer them. There we go. I like that one better. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of ums and anyways. I can tell I haven't filmed a video in a few months. not super up to snuff with my speaking here. And yeah, I didn't realize how like rare that was, but I was like, oh my gosh, cool card. Looked it up, and it was like a $70 card, like not graded. So that was exciting. And after that, I was like, okay, this is fun. This is hooked. I have a gambling addiction now. And so at first he was like, well, I'm just gonna, you know, like, he's very goal oriented, which is fabulous. But he kind of always has to have like an idea in mind. And so he was like, kind of like, what's your idea? Like, you know, you have to kind of like his little tail sticking out of the tube. But I guess that kind of defeats it's fine. He can have his little tail out. Defeats the purpose slightly, but it's okay. Yeah, I got these weird little ones, like some random place online years ago now. Who knows where they were from. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spell out my name with these letters because they are nice and big. So I'll set those where I can find them later. But I like these fish ones a lot. And so he was just kind of like, what's your like goal for collecting? I'm like, I don't know, just collecting ones I like, which is usually how my collecting goes. But obviously my favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur definitely has been a focus of the collection initially. I also like Gengar and Lapras and just like some other species collecting. Let's see. And we realized pretty fast that we want to buy singles more than packs because it's just much more economical in the day and age of scalpers, that's for sure. Because you know they get to it first and jack up the prices quite noticeably. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Still getting packs every once in a while if I can find them in those like Pokemon vending machine things, if you know what those are. And I'm sure the majority of you are like, what? But I think a lot of you did come from my Pokemon videos, so you might be engaged with it. But you know, scalpers usually empty those out, but lately I've been finding some more things in there. I got a prismatic evolutions box, which was exciting. And I pulled some full art training cards too. But anyway, this big old story has been to say I went to the card shop today and I didn't buy any packs for myself, at least. I bought some packs for my friend that I'm doing a little Pokemon care package for because she sent me a bunch of cards. It was really sweet, so return the favor. We also have these letters too, so we can do a few things. We do a little angry eyes. I got these from like IKEA like forever ago, I think, with like a shirt I bought. And I got these little fun letters too, so I have some letter options. We'll get there. Okay, let's work with these. Some pizza. So yeah, I went to the card shop. I decided, so one of my collections is Gen 5 Pokemon. I just started, which is good timing because they are releasing that new Gen 5 series like tomorrow when I'm filming this, in Japan at least, I guess. And it's radiant white and something black, something like that. I don't remember the exact name right now. I just saw it today. I had seen the full arts the full art cards that they dropped, but hadn't realized what the name was. And then so Pokemon Black and White is the first Pokemon game I played on my DS when I was in high school. That's when I first started getting into Pokemon, was my sophomore year of high school. So 10 years ago now. So kind of late, honestly, you know, all things considered. It's originally geared towards children. But yeah, sophomore high school me. Of course, it all stems to a boy, embarrassingly enough. There was a boy I liked who was getting into Pokemon games. And I was like, oh, well, I want him to like me, you know, because this is what girls are, you know, conditioned to do, attune themselves to men. And I did both. Honestly, I have no regrets, because while I did not get any of the men that I was trying to impress by knowing about stuff that they liked, I did get some interests that I still have today. Good amount of music I was listening to in high school, and Pokemon, and yeah, so I don't know, it worked out in the end. But yeah, it's it's a little silly to admit that now, but it just is the truth. But yeah, there was a boy that I had a crush on who was tweeting about Pokemon all day long, and I was like, okay, I want to see what this is about, since he likes it and I like him, and maybe he'll like me if we have this in common. And so I decided to get a Pokemon game for my DS, which I already had the DS, so that was good. Step 1 already completed. But I had played like Mario games and Nintendogs on it, and like Big Brain Academy, just like random stuff like that. Is that too much of a stretch? Oh, I think that part would be good. Sorry, Mr. Unicorn. It's just gonna be a little face. Get that curve though. Yeah, I need to work on some of the other ones. This 2 is almost done. And so I played Pokemon Black and White. And I don't remember which one I played. Pokemon Black, I believe. And I really liked it. And after that, I just liked Pokemon. And found Bulbasaur and had my faves, and yeah, it's just been fun since then. More cuties. These ones are from Daiso. Oh no, these ones are from the local Japanese one. Japanese convenience store, but this one is from Daiso. A lot of the ones I've been using up until now have been dollar store ones. I feel a little bad cutting these cutie pies up, but there's some like little bitty ones I could use to kind of fill the edges. Oh yeah. Oops, wrong way, I think. Oh, okay. I can't. Oh shoot, come on. That's crazy. Oh, now it's just stuck. Okay. It's so funny, the holograph. In that angle, I just like can't see it at all. Looks like nothing. So I wasn't sure I had the right side until it stuck and wouldn't come back up. Put him there. It's cute. I need one that I can cut into a square. Let's pick one of these. I guess I should have put the cutie down after, but we're learning together right now. And so, yeah, I guess it took a man to get me into Pokemon cards too, but it is from genuine interest at this point, because once I didn't really realize that there was like all these full art ones and they were very like artsy. Once I realized that, well, then that's just in my wheelhouse, you know? Cut some of this to fit the spots we have. Sorry, I'm just like working off camera. And so, yeah, I went to the card shop, got some things I needed for my Gen 5. I also have a Nurse Joy collection, naturally. I think I have pretty much every card. It's Pokemon Center Lady in the game. But, yeah, there's, like, one actual, like, card for her that I need. And then there's a Blissey card that she's, like, heavily featured in that I'm wanting. Those are kind of the only two I'm still after. I didn't find those, but I found some Lapras ones. And yeah, just had a good time. And then after that, a local restaurant that I really like, a local banh mi restaurant. And it was funny, on my way back to the gym, from the gym, yeah, back to my house, I saw a car with a license plate that said banh mi. And I was like, that's a sign I should get banh mi today. And on the way back from the card shop, I was like passing it perfectly, that it was like easy to just pull up real quick. And so I was like, yep, I'm just gonna go with the universe on this one and pull up. Here, let's cut it. So I got a spicy tofu banh mi, which is so good. This is a place that my boyfriend actually showed me, because I wouldn't really imagine that like a very meat-focused sandwich shop would have like a really solid vegetarian option, but it is very solid and delicious. And so yeah, I went there, and then I came back and I ate outside. I'm gonna use this little scenario. All the things. Let's use a little Karopi. Now I'm just gonna put him somewhere where he'll be the focus. Maybe not. Maybe I won't, actually. Karopi, no. I didn't really want to cover that lemon up, but I guess I will. I'm gonna outline it again so it'll be fine. I think this one's pretty much done, so I'll show you the vision. You can kind of use the marker to help us out. And where I'm too lazy to cut that sticker up. Nice. And then we'll outline the skull too, because that's fun. Oh, I gave him a beard by accident. Nice. And yeah, so I had a very nice lunch and sat outside, which is my favorite thing to do when the weather is nice. Enjoy it, and it makes me feel like a person in a very productive way.
and then I reorganized all my craft supplies because I have these like storage containers and they were just an absolute mess. And so I cleaned out some stuff that had just been piling up, reorganized so I can find what I'm looking for a little easier. And yeah, just gave it the overhaul it needed, honestly. And yeah, I was just feeling way more like inspired to be creative after that. And so I finished some pages in my junk journal. I've been working on that pretty consistently lately. And yeah, just added some things to that and watched YouTube. And then I was like, you know what? It's been a long time since I made a video and I have all this momentum going from the day, so I should just continue. And so that's what I did. And here we are, filming it now. I've been thinking about doing this video for maybe like 2 weeks. And just like I said, had definitely been in a very like bed rot, like don't talk to me. I'm just so like exhausted from working and just, I also hosted Friends, which was lovely. But as you know, hosting can be a little tiring, no matter how much fun you're having. So it wasn't even the hosting part, it was just that we did a lot of stuff. And I don't usually do that much stuff, like every day before I work. And I did take a little like moment on the last day, which was good. But yeah, I went from 3 days of working 12s to 1 day of hanging out with my parents, and then 3 days of hosting. And then, yeah, back to 3 days of working. So the 2 days I had off after that 3-day stretch, I was like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, like I'm not doing anything else, like goodbye. Dead to the world kind of mood. That happens sometimes. Okay, I think pretty happy with that. I'm gonna re-outline. And then I'm just gonna add, some little bitty ones. I don't wanna cut his tail off. To just make it look a little cuter, have some distinguishable looks happening. Okay, that 5's butting up just a little bit more than I'd like, but it's okay. Such is life sometimes. Doesn't need to be perfect. Oops. Outline his tail. Now that 2 has a tumor, I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. It's done. So yeah, like I said, let's add some little guys. I have these adorable koala ones that I'm all about. We're gonna give them some FaceTime here. Like this little one on the log. Here, we have some room for him here. That's so cute. Okay, adorbs. Just make this one full of koalas. Put that one there. But they're adorable. So adorable. 3 is probably enough though. I have these little ones too that I haven't used. Let's use some of these little space guys. Those are a lot of fun as well. And then I think I could probably put some down there too. Oops, sometimes I just pull the backing out by accident. Let's see. So many options. I like the little alien naturally. There's room for him right there. That's good. And I like the little sparkles. I think we can put them outside. I'm gonna use 2 sets of sparkles, I think. That kind of fills up that little odd space that I had there by accident also. And we can put some down here as well. Nice, so cute. And I like this little cool guy, so let's use him. Right here. So sparkly. And let's see. I like the little space guy too. I like can't even see which ones I'm using. Sorry. Little astronaut. Kind of get sideways. Yeah, I'm glad that I carried this momentum. I like this Planet Earth one. Whoops. Keep sending this into next week. Just put a random planet Earth. Honestly, yes. Okay. Put some cuties on here. Just have this little space right here. I just like want to do something with it. Maybe some of these dinosaur ones, but I didn't use any earlier besides the egg. I like this purple Stegosaurus. So let's put him on the mountain. Or that's not a Stegosaurus, this one is here though. Do I have any more pterodactyls? I think I used them both. Yeah, I used them. I'm drawn to use this guy to cover up this white spot. She has admirers in the corner here. Oops. Sure, why not? We're just having fun now. This is what she's thinking about. She's thinking about her dinosaurs. They're on the mountain. Yeah, that's fine. This little spot here. Maybe get some of these cuties. It's like big chunk of them. Ah, they're kind of too big. Oh no. I want to use them now though. They're unstuck. Put them there. Let's put these guys here though on her sofa. Kind of tucked in. Like that. And this one's kind of laying down, so she's got all the little friends. Oh yeah, you really can't see those, they're so sparkly. I think we should put some of our little aliens in the atmosphere too. Maybe this winking one. Put it up here. Do I have a nice nice little star. I like the star. It's fun. Put it there. Do another one so it doesn't feel so random. A couple of them. Okay, now I'm gonna put my name here. I feel like something should be here, but I don't know. I might put these good and nice ones here. Good. Nice. Like they're talking to her. Good, nice. Okay. Nice. And then, yeah, I'll put my name down there. I think these ones feel correct. Because I like putting my name on stuff. There's not really a super good way to space this out. I guess I could cut all of them out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just swinging it. I hate when these little middles won't pop out. There we go. I'll stand up to do this part. Oh, this reminds me when I was a kid. Oops. Obviously, my parents played into the whole Santa thing, right? And I remember the Santa handwriting was just like this with the little dots. That just like memory hit me out of nowhere. That's so funny. Massive eye there. Over just a smidge. Or pop the middle out. Maybe they're all kind of coming off the page right now. There. I love it. Let's see. Do I want anything here? Just to give it some space. It doesn't have to be so crowded. I might put a little cheeky koala on my name though, like sleeping on the R or something. That little guy. Or sleeping on the L there. I guess they would be like this though. Like that. Ooh, yeah. Or he could be there on the I. What do we think? On the A? On the I is kind of like a tree though. Not sure. On the I think is what I'm feeling. Thinking and feeling about the I. He's so cute. There he is. I can't help myself. The whole goal was to use the sticker, so obviously, right? You can put a little one on the C somewhere. I like the little purple guy. He's cute. Put him on top. Put him up there. Just put some little, like, emphasis around it. That could be fun. Got a few of those. How many do I have? Just 2. Put them there and there. Little shooting star. just like there. I think I prefer it. Maybe up here. Down here. Yeah, I think over to the side. Feels right. Emphasis. And yeah, little purple friend. There's so many. Like the smiley ones. Little space alien. He's made home in the sea there. Okay, folks, I think that'll do it for my new sketchbook cover. Pretty pleased with our kind of random array of things that occurred. I might remove this one. Oh. No, I think I like it there, honestly. It feels really empty with just that big white spot. I feel good about my decisions. Alright, you guys. So here is the completed sketchbook. Give you a closer look here. In natural light. I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. This is definitely my favorite sketchbook I've decorated. I definitely was trying to go for like me and all my little like imaginary worlds circling me. It was kind of the vibe. And nothing on the back for now, but I'll probably add some stickers as we go along. But yeah, I haven't used this at all, so I'm excited. And if I go through it at the same pace as my old one, we'll be doing a new one in 2028. My goal is to go through this a little bit faster though. But I am really excited to start this new sketchbook, and thank you so much for joining me for decorating it. I hope you have a good day, good night.